Hello everybody. For this video reflection, I'm going to talk about article published on proceedings of National Academy of Sciences. So some researchers audit the YouTube recommendation system. So they want to see how the recommendation system leads to ideologically congenial, extreme and problematic recommendations. So let's see. So the methodology they used, they actually deployed 100,000 robots that mimics the human behavior. So they profile or categorize these robots to 5 distinct political personas: very left, center, right and very right. So they train these robots to watch over 9.9 million video views across 120,000 unique channels. So that's the way they done this research. So let's first see what is a recommendation system. Now, a recommendation system is in an artificial intelligence algorithm designed to predict what a user might want to see, buy or interact with next. So its primary goal is to optimize the user engagement and maximize watch time or platform usage by personalizing the user experience. Now, when it comes to YouTube uses some data to optimize its recommendation system. Now, YouTube will use the watch history, the search queries and engagement signals such as comments, likes, video metadata and audio and video features to optimize and deliver the customized contents to you. So that's the YouTube recommendation system, how it works. So the issue with this kind of recommendation system is when it comes to political views. Therefore, the researchers found that it leads to what is called ideological congruence. That means a state where the recommended content matches only your user's pre-existing political alignment. Now, it reinforces your existing bias rather than exposure to diversity. Now, for example, that means, let's say right now the reality may be that people are leaning more towards right wing political views, but let's say you're a liberal person, but the YouTube will show videos and talks only that matches your liberal perspectives. So it will reinforce your political views despite what's going on in the world. So you might believe in that it is the reality and you will not exposure to other political views. So that's called the ideological congruence. So the researchers found that when you initially expose to YouTube, its home page defaults to 65.5% very right congruence, and its top 1 recommendations, and 58.0% very left congruence. So the algorithm immediately favors the content matching the user's political personas upon the very first interaction. So because of this congruence, ideologically congruence content, you will be in a state where in a filter bubble. Now, a filter bubble means it's a state where an online services, search engines, or even social media content, news website personalizes what you see based on your past actions because of that recommendation system, and you will end up seeing information that only matches your beliefs, and it will hide opposing views. when I'm talking only about these political matters. So you might be in this bubble that believing that your views are the only views. So that's called a filter bubble. So that's mainly because of that recommendation system. And also it leads to what is called echo chambers. That means you will engage through comments or even with chats only through people that believe in your ideology. You will not expose to opposing views and users that does not believe in your ideology. So you are in these videos and contents that goes with your ideology, and you interact with users that believe in your ideologies. So it form what is called an echo chambers. So the researchers actually find that the top 8 recommendation in a homepage, it's 68.7% are right or very right views in political matters, and only 57.2% are liberal, that is left or very left. So analyzing the first 8 recommendations on a clean homepage, that's what they found. Now on the other hand, they found that a right-wing person, a person that believe in right political views, they see only 16.2% of liberal views. Actually, basically the left-leaning user are twice likely to encounter cross-cutting or opposing viewpoints organically than right-leaning users. So basically in YouTube, there's more leaning towards right. So that's what it says here. So basically a person believe in liberal political views, he has a more 16.2% chance to see right leaning political views, and a person believe in conservative political values, they have only 8.3% left leaning the chance to see left leaning political views and videos. So there's some asymmetry in viewpoint diversity. So as I mentioned before that when you go through these recommendation systems, the videos that recommend by the recommendation system, you put into a filter bubble, and you're gonna click on these recommended videos, and you go clicking, you start clicking and again and clicking, and you go to this autoplay trails, and they found that this feedback loop are actually right-leaning profiles experience an intensifying bubble and an increase of 37%. Very right-wing recommendation by depth 20. That means like when you click, let's say 20 videos, then you will see 37% increase in very right recommendation. The videos that shows very right political views, there's an increase in 37% when you click 20 videos. But for left-leaning profiles, it does not change much. It actually remains stable, or even some cases it drops the videos views. So now what happens, because of this recommendation system, and you go into what is called a rabbit hole effect. That means that autoplay trails systematically increases the exposure to fringe contents, conspiracy theories, and alt-right and QAnon. That is a far-right conspiracy theory movement. Now that means, like for example, when you engage too much with this up next recommendations and all these things, that you go to you even go to more extreme videos. So you might believe in, especially if you are more leaning towards right political views, you will end up believe in conspiracy theories and far right theory conspiracy movements. So researchers show that if the data point shows a movement towards a rabbit hole effect, which is a significant increase in the recommendations from channels categorized as extreme, conspiratorial, and problematic. The further you go into this recommendation trails, there's more chance for you to have such views. So the researchers found that problematic videos make up only about 2.5% of the total recommendations, although they are not a large part of the feed. It is still reached to about 36.1% of the users. For about 40% of the very right users, the reach of problematic content significantly higher than other users. So this is how basically the YouTube recommendation system reinforces very right-wing political views. So the summary is that the optimization for watch times structurally default to ideological congruence and asymmetric isolation. Filter bubbles compound over time for conservative users but remain stable for liberal users. Systematic challenge: the low volume is offset by massive structural reach via autoplay architecture. And the audit takeaway from this research is that the platform architecture effectively guarantees a rabbit hole journey for specific audience personas, here in this case for the very right-leaning political views. Thank you very much.